I mean, I'm a little
She's
unhinged.
not
So
unhinged. I actually love a lot of her takes. She's not unhinged. It's just it's a ship without a rudder. It's like, are we makeup reviews? Are we a just be divorced? Are we just be advice? Are we a review? Are we
listen, a
a
lot of
Shark Tank
people think
reboot?
she has money problems. A lot of people are like, well, you couldn't afford the granite. So, I'm not saying that, but there are people that, I mean, God, can you believe I'm not saying that? I think everyone has money problems. I don't think that's it, but
Everybody's everybody except for like Jeff Bezos and 1% of the world are on a budget, you know? I mean,
you know who's on a budget?
who?
Your good friend, PK and Dorit.
Well,
They got some problems, honey. There's a lot going on with Mr. Dorit and PK.
I'm excited because I think that I'm getting closer to, they're probably going to be living next to me out in the valley real soon.
Well, their
Yeah.
house is up for rent, FYI. The $6 million.
It
It says,
is in Encino?
yep, I saw something just this morning that said 64,000 a month, I believe they want
64,000
a
dollars
month.
per
Yeah.
month.
I mean, look, places
What?
in how much you think a huge house in the Hamptons
It's
rents for? And like,
Encino. It's not, and I know it's like the higher end. There's two parts of Encino, and I'm looking, my husband and I, we're maybe slowly getting back on the trail to buy a house. Anyway, we're
oh,
on the other side of the tracks of Encino, which two sections of Encino, like super high end, where you see Kyle's house and Dory.
Dorit's.
And
Okay.
then you go the other side of the tracks, the other side of Ventura. That's where we're looking. And it's a very whew, it's a
Really?
modest 3 bedroom. But now I think maybe I'll be living next door to them.
You might be. I didn't realize there was like a nicer part of Encino. I thought it was
Yeah,
just all
there's
the same.
two sides of Ventura. The one in the
Okay.
hills that's very close to like it's like really close to Studio City. It's like just a hop, skip, and a jump over the hill from Bel Air. That section where they all live is like super high end. But then the other part of Encino is just like these 3 bedroom old school bungalows that, 20 years ago you could have bought for probably 500, 600,000, and now are 1.3, 1.4 million or more.
Wow.
Million in there. But
Well,
believe me, it's not like when I finally get a house and I do a tour, you guys are all going to be like, that's it. You got scammed. I'm going to be like, yeah, yeah, basically. Basically. Yeah.
well, um,
I love LA. I could never live. It's so the people here are so weird. It's so eclectic. Everything entertainment's happening here. AI, the tech bros. I'm obsessed. Anyway, go
they're
on.
definitely weird, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's
Well,
great. I'm strange, so it's like I feel right. I feel like I found. It's like when ET went home. I'm like I found my people.
it's a different type of weird. Well, their thing is rented for they're trying to rent it.
Does
PK,
she live there with the kids anymore? I'm sorry to keep interrupting
I
you, but
believe that they are there at the moment and they are renting it for 64,000. And your good friend, this is a very good friend of yours, Ronald Richards, who I really do enjoy, Mr. Richards. Thank you for coming on the Behind the Velvet Rope podcast, Mr.
oh, he's been
Richards.
on mine too, and then threatened me when I basically was like, I don't want to delete a part about his ex-wife because she's married to Steve Mnuchin, I think, the former. I don't even know why it was like a big deal, but Ron Richards like lost his ish.
Well, he's not happy with you. At least he wasn't when he came on my podcast. I like the guy. I really do. I really do enjoy him. He is, listen, you're lucky Mr. Richards is out there summarizing this for the rest of us. Cause I mean, he has explained that the assets are frozen because of the divorce. We know about community property. Mr. Richards is saying what I said 3 weeks ago. Does anyone worried about PK getting the Beverly Hills money? Everyone's talking about Dorit. She wants sole custody and she wants alimony. It is over 10 years. If anyone is telling you it's not over 10 years, they're a fucking moron. They're an idiot making up psychotic things in their head. So it's over 10 years, so she would have access to alimony for life. Mr. Richards is saying exactly what I'm saying, that I mean, Dorit is like in what season now? 9, 10? She makes a shitload of money. We think, I mean, I think if Boy George performed every day from now until next year, he still wouldn't make $1 million, you know? So can't he get the Beverly Hills money that Dorit makes? Mr. Richards seems
Yeah.
to think so.
Yeah.
And what else has Mr. Richards said? Have you read anything about Mr. Richards? PK
I just,
had well,
no, go
here's
ahead.
something. PK had two loans, 1.4 and 2. I think these were gambling debts, 1.4 and 2.27. So he had about $4 million of gambling debts, Mr. Kemsley, and he paid them off. I did a little bit of a dive on this. He paid them off in 2022, but they bought the current Encino property in an LLC in 2019. So when they bought it in 2019, he still had this $4 million of loans. That's why he couldn't have put them in his name because then they could be attached. So instead, they put it in an LLC in like which is apparently owned by Dorit. Mr. Richards is also claiming that RHOBH producers are hiding information from us, that they did not want this information out because the allure of Beverly Hills, you have to seem rich. So Mr.
Oh,
Richards
yeah.
said the information was suppressed at the time because the show wanted the illusion that Dorit was rich. Producers are hiding facts from us, Sarah. Can you imagine that?
In reality TV? You're kidding.
I know. Well,
No, Piper, no.
Pepper, no. Well, anyway, Mr. Richards is continuing and saying anybody out there who does not know who Boy George and Culture Club is, he is a singer from my generation. I know Mr. Richards. Oh, I know all about Culture Club. And he said that PK borrowed against the Boy George brand. And the lender that he borrowed from is perfected, which means, of course, that they need to be paid back. So that will not go into the community property. So that amount needs to be paid back and it will come out of Dorit's settlement should she get one. Anything else you want to know about their finances? Oh, let me keep going.
No, it sounds scary to me. It sounds super leveraged. It sounds, I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire from
Uh,
one of our favorite people. And unfortunately, I'll tell you where I think there's smoke and fire is the Obama's marriage, which breaks my heart. I don't know, but Sutton called it wise words from our girl Sutton. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And there's been these rumors about their finances for a long time. I mean, Ron Richards is a fame whore as well, but I don't think he's a liar. I think he's probably quite accurate. I mean, he's a lawyer.
Well, get this, the LLC that owns the home, which is Dorit's, it was in pre-foreclosure. They paid that off. Now, apparently, the LLC has been suspended by the Franchise Tax Board. And when an LLC is suspended, Mr. Richards says it's usually because you have not filed a return in many years or have not paid your taxes. So if they pay their back taxes, it just doesn't sound good. We could just sum that up.
PK must have he's got to have other clients, right? He's got to have other clients. I mean, he must have a huge stream of income coming in.
Look,
I
I like PK. It's none of my business.
love
I
her.
never, I never understood their finances. That's just me. I've never understood them, but I guess it's not for me to understand, right?
Oh my God. I mean, I know you've gone to a Chanel store. Do you go in? I mean, the clothes. Do you go in there? I mean, it's like, ay, ay, ay. And last season, not this current season, not the one we just had, the season before, when she was like decked out every episode in Chanel. I'm like, oh my God, that's a $250,000 wardrobe at least.
I don't get
And you
it.
never see her wear stuff twice.